In today's video, let's look at the tennis elbow treatment and strengthening things that I just got in the mail. I'm gonna open this and show you, and I'll show you what I already have. I need to make a bag to put all these things together in one place, but welcome back to Fitness Tennis. So as you know, I'm suffering tennis elbow right now, so this is not medical advice. This is just like mediocre 3-5 player try to recover from tennis elbow so I can play a couple times a week. I'm getting a call there. Well, I do make living by doing something else, by the way. So, but I'm going to ignore that for now. So in the mail, I got this. It's called TheraBand. I was actually watching Venus Williams's tennis elbow strengthening type of video the other day, and she was using this, and I thought this could be good. So these are thin bands, but they're long. So what's this smell, man? Oh, so this is a smell that the latex, no latex option could prevent. That smells kind of bad. It's probably carcinogenic, but that's okay. So this is like that long, and oof, it does actually smell bad. Don't buy these, guys. Holy shit. Oh, they're kind of weak too. It just broke off. This is real-time product review. Don't buy the one that Venus Williams says that you have to buy. Anyways, oof. Man, that's bad. So the idea is you can hook this to the tennis court net pole, so you could do both arms. Oh, man, I'm having a hard time. So I'm gonna just put this away. This is like $12. I hope this smell goes away. The idea is before you play tennis, you do this kind of exercise, pulling wrists, you know, that kind of thing. Oof. The other thing that I got is Kinesio tape. So I'm gonna actually put some on while I'm videotaping here, because I'm basically throwing, you know, kitchen sink at this thing because it's pretty annoying right now. When I hurt the most is obviously when I frame a ball. It hurts like holy, you know. And the other time, I mean, that's like a pain scale somewhere in the 6 to 7 out of 10. When I wake up in the morning, it does hurt, and pain level maybe 4, and during the day it's okay, but when I grab heavy object, it's like pain level 5, and I'm trying to manage it under pain level 4 maybe. That's what I'm learning as I'm watching all these videos, doctors, you know, all these things, is that you don't want to over aggravate it. Whether it's just strengthening, massaging, you don't want to dig in too hard that you will feel like pain level. So my goal is to keep the pain level below maybe 4, even when I play, after I play. And one thing that I haven't tried is this, you know, Kinesio tapes. So the idea is that because it has like a fine groove, my understanding is that these tapes lift up the skin a little bit, let the blood flow happening a little bit more. Apparently it helps with the fascia, which is like thin but very strong layer of ligament that protects that wraps around any muscle. So any sort of like a, you know, tendon muscle, you can see a thin film just like covering, so that the muscle doesn't fall apart like a, you know, barbecue, like a pulled pork. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to let's see, the way I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover from here and here, because most pain is like stemming from here. And I do have some questions whether this comes from back here, because when I think about my quad issue, it actually came from my lower hip or upper hip and the lower back. So it's all connected. So whenever I have a small muscle pain, I understand that it's coming from bigger muscle that is not so good. So I'm wondering if this like shoulder below here, I don't know what they call, you know, I'm not a doctor, whether that's so tight coming up here and then pulling this. Sometimes apparently upper back tightness can contribute to this, but one at a time. So I'm going to cut about that much. And obviously I used this before when I had tennis elbow close to like 10 years ago. Because, so let me show you the other thing that I already have. So this is like a rubber, and things that you can do is you can actually put your fingers in and you can go outward. And right now I'm feeling a lot of pressure right there. So you're basically strengthening. Again, the idea is to strengthen or release, so that, yeah, definitely I'm feeling it right there. Different angle. I mean, it kind of is tight here too, which I have been having some problems. And obviously, so I have 1, 2, 3 different spots. If I break it down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably like 7 different spots. But so this is something that I found in my storage, that I used to have about 10 years ago. Like I said, you could do, you know, this kind of grip exercise. You want to do some left hand too, so you don't, you know, you ignore your left hand, left arm. Probably the best one is like putting in and going out like this, outward. Or you could do one finger at a time. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I could see. Oh yeah, basically my middle finger is directly connected to here. So whenever I do middle finger up, I'm like feeling pain right there. Oh yeah. So, but again, I think I'm seeing some of the videos from the doctor's video that you don't want to overstretch, over strengthen, or over aggravate it, because it is kind of like inflammation. So my thinking is that if, as long as you keep the pain level under 4 out of 10, it will go toward improvement, not staying the same or getting worse. So I have this. The other thing that I found in my storage is called the TheraBand, same brand maybe. So this power, you probably have seen this before, with a stretched arm. Oh, that hurts, man. Yeah, so why my left arm hurts? That's funny. So yeah, you can do this kind of stuff. You can do this. You can hold it this and then twisting it. I know this is gonna hurt just a little bit. Yeah, definitely. You definitely want to do it until about, it feels good pain, not bad pain. Yeah, and then the other way. Oh yeah, definitely weak on my right arm. I'm actually like, you know, contemplating whether I should play men's night tonight or not. I'm just wondering if there's no way to really get better unless I take a full like 2-3 weeks breaks. But like I said the 8.0 mixed double season is starting in about a week. And yes, I am the worst player in my team, but still I would like to play a few matches. So yeah, that one. Ow, that's pretty tight. Oh yeah, going back to kinesio tape. I remember my chiropractor said you wanna kind of cut around the edges like this, because edges loses the glue most, and then it contributes to falling off a lot sooner. So you basically cut around the edges like this. These scissors, not bad. So like this. So the idea is you can stay, the goal is to make it stay for like 2 to 3 days. When you take shower and stuff, it will eventually fall off. So the idea is, I'm not sure if you can see the groove, but there is a groove. Kind of like wavy groove, you know? see if I can do it by myself here. So if you cut off just the edge just like so, it's easy to apply. So I'm coming over here like this, right? And then they're all connected. I don't want to make it too tight, so my arm can move a little bit. Maybe I'll bend my arm like halfway, 45 degree for the joint, and then straight down. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's not perfect, but it actually did pretty good. I'm covering my wrist, most of my wrist too, which is good. And then put some pressure on the edges so that it will stay as long as possible. So this is one thing I haven't tried yet, and I will try to report back on the next video if I don't forget. And you see a lot of tennis pros use this even during a match. But so yeah, here's something that you can try if you're having this issue. The other thing is that I have is like two pounder here. You basically do, ideally put your hand on a table like this, but I'm just trying to demonstrate. Let's assume that you have your arm on your table. You want to kind of go up and down like this, and then holding like hammer and go sideways like this, twisting, right? It doesn't feel that good right now. The other thing that I have is one of the roller bars. This works great for like quad or hip. It really digs in. And the way to massage this is you can kind of anchor on your leg like this, and then you can kind of rub around like this, and it can actually massage pretty well. I'm not going to do it too hard because I don't want to aggravate it too much, because I'm still thinking about playing tonight at men's night. Yeah. The one thing to avoid is never to put like a hard massaging thing on your bones. Like, it's only the muscle. That's important. I heard from some doctors. So this works well for massaging, but it seems like just massaging never really helps. I mean, not never helps, but it doesn't really like fix the problem. It could be part of the solutions, but I'm really disappointed about that TheraBand smell and how weak they are. I may have to get something else. Yeah, I don't know if looks like it's the same brand. Maybe I'll just leave it outside and see if the smell goes away. But whew, that's like it smells like the junk food that I used to eat in South Korea when I was like 8 years old. You pay like 5 cents. They give you this junk snack, and it kind of smells like that. Wow, I probably ate a lot of junk food. So yeah, so you might want to try some of these band exercise. Oh yeah, the other way to emulate this is if you have something like this, make sure to use something that is a very low strength, nothing too hard, and you grab it like this and go like this. Hello, that's the same thing, kind of like Elmo type. Hello, how are you? So this actually works just like it. So if I do middle finger, yep, it comes straight to my elbow. My middle finger goes straight to my elbow. Holy cow, yeah, that's pretty good. The other thing that you can do is you can hold like this and then twist. Yep, that's a pretty good one. That's a good one. Yep. So you're supposed to do these things before you get tennis elbow. But if you don't, you end up like me. So now I need to find a way to fix this gradually and find a way to maintain it so I never get it again and never play with different rackets. So right now I'm going to just take one racket tonight. There's no way that I'm gonna check out different rackets when I know I'm not at 100%. I'm at, right now I feel like I'm at like 30%. After playing, if I feel pain, I may go up to like, no, 30% is no. I'm at like 60%. I don't want to go down to 30% level. So I'm going to use, as I mentioned before, multi-filament and then poly. By now it should be somewhere in like 47 poundish. What do you think? Ding ding ding. So yeah, I'm thinking probably 47. So I'm going to just use one racket. If I don't feel good after few shots, I shouldn't play. That's the goal. But when you're on the court, you already see a few balls. We're like squirrels going rabbit or squirrel. You know, I mean the dogs. Dogs go squirrel, and it, you know, we're like that, right? Anyways, so yeah, you can see the slap back really good on this racket. So I'm gonna just take one racket and play maybe a set, and I'll report back. In the meantime, do some of these, you know, strengthening things. Maybe check out one of these tapes. Maybe do that, you know, finger exercise, the middle finger exercise. Try one of these. So hopefully we can stay healthy and keep playing tennis. Thanks for watching. Stay fit, and I'll see you in the next video.